welcome to the Dew Vault. I'm the Philosopher Schweebs, and this is my co-host Gamma, professor of Dew Theory at Baja University in California. What do we got from today?
Today we are looking at different ways to drink Dew.
All right, there's a lot of different ways that you can drink Mountain Dew. Some are seen as very common in the community. Some are seen a little taboo. So we're going to kind of just dig into that a little bit and just kind of go over it and give our perspective. So first we got temperatures, right? Most people who drink soda assume that everyone drinks Mountain Dew cold, right? Because people want ice cold Pepsi or ice cold Sprite, whatever they drink. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's the most common way people might drink it.
It is, and that's the most common way people drink Mountain Dew, but it's not the only way, right? There are people who like it frosted, as it's called in the community, which is when you have that like slush. It's not frozen, but you have that slush where you get those little pieces of ice in there, and the different ways to obtain the perfect slush, which way to get it. So there's a lot of people who like it like that. There's certain types, like people like Voltage slushed. They like Baja Blast slushed. So that's definitely a way to do it. What's some other temperatures that people are eating it at?
I mean, there's obviously room temperature,
There's room temperature.
Get a 12-pack, take it home, leave it sitting in your living room, and whenever you're thirsty, just grab one like that.
And I'm sure that started with someone, hey, I want a Mountain Dew. Oh, I forgot to put them in the refrigerator.
Exactly.
They crack it open. You know what? This is actually not that bad. And again, it really depends on what Dew you're drinking. Some are better, cold. Some are better room temperature. And you got people who like to have a hot mug of Dew. There's different types of Dew people like hot.
Yeah, I mean, if it's winter months, people typically might go for a glass of hot chocolate. But me personally, I may open up a holiday brew. Warm it up, sit by the fire. Keeps me nice and warm.
Yeah, holiday brew, nice piping, cup of holiday brew.
Boiling. Get it boiling.
Yeah, boiling. And then a nice candy cane in there. That's definitely a good option. So. There's, like I said, there's many different temperatures you can go with. It really depends on the Dew you're drinking. So next we want to kind of talk about the speed, right? Because how you experience the Dew when you're drinking it has a lot to do with how fast you're drinking it. There are chuggers, right, who are just like, hey, I need some fuel. I need some Dew in my body right now. Let me just down this entire 2 liter. I've seen people in the community do that.
That's not condoned. You're drinking Dew. You're doing the right things, but sometimes
it gets a little crazy when you're trying to chug it. And Dew it's a delicacy, guys. It's something that is refined and it's been perfected over the years. It's something that should be, you should be cherishing it a little bit. And I'm not saying you shouldn't chug it. That's up to you, but
these are fine beverages. They should be enjoyed,
respectively.
You
know what I'm saying? So, we have sippers, right? Now, I like to sip Dew. Now, it depends on which ones I'm drinking, of course. But if I have, obviously, if I have a Dew Shine, right? Dew Shine, anyone knows me in the community knows that's my favorite Dew all time, and it's something that you can taste the craftsmanship in it. You know what I'm saying? You can taste every hour that went into that with research and development. You could taste how it's been cured over the years, to get that right tone. It's got those right undertones and overtones. So that's something I want to sip, right? And if you some people like it out of the jug, some people like it in a mason jar. I personally drink it in a mason jar. And you get that nice. And I like it a little cold, but just a little above room temperature, and I sip that, and it just works, you know what I'm saying?
And something about those glass bottles too, like the vessel in which your Dew is transferred to you is important too.
It is.
And glass bottles with Dew Shine definitely lend to that flavor.
You get that conversion when it's going up the bottle. So another way the speed at which people drink is look, we got to address this. There are people who drink Mountain Dew with straws. Okay, we can't pretend that they don't exist. They're out there. We see it. Yes, it's weird. It's something that neither of us do, and I'm sure most people. But look, we shouldn't shun these people. These people are drinking Mountain Dew. They're buying Mountain Dew, and that's what ultimately what's important. I mean, I know it's. What's your perspective as a professor of Dew theory? You know, what's your take on people drinking with a straw? I mean, is it?
See, back when I was,
You've done a lot of lectures on this.
Lots of lectures, touring the country. It's frowned upon. Look, taking classes and even teaching classes, we don't condone straws. Some people do it. Look, you're not getting that full gamut on your taste buds if you use a straw.
Yes.
It's gonna hit halfway back. It's not gonna get the front. You're not gonna get the full Dew experience.
Yeah, you want it to just, you get everything, all your taste buds at once, so you can just get that reaction. It's kind of condensed with the straw.
Yeah.
So, so that's in it. There's obviously different speeds that people drink at. That's just something that you got to figure out for yourself. There are people in the gaming community, obviously, huge gaming community. They drink Dew, and the way that gamers drink Dew is different from how other people might drink Dew. A lot of times, they're not really giving the Dew the attention that it deserves, right? Now, that might be something hard to hear if you're a gamer, but it's the reality. I've been there, so that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You're playing the game, right, and then you're waiting for yourself to respawn or something like that, and you reach and grab the Dew. You're not thinking about the Dew, right? You're thinking about the game. You're thinking about how you're three kills ahead or something like. You're not thinking about the Dew. You're drinking it. You're liking it, but you're not even thinking about why you like it. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving it any attention.
Oftentimes they're using it as a tool for caffeine rather than a thing to be cherished.
Yeah. Among chuggers, we find that most of them are gamers, right? It seems like the two go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it may not be the best way to focus on something that's so refined. So now another way people like to drink Mountain Dew is with food, obviously, right? I mean, I like to when I'm having Dew Shine, right? Obviously, I want it to just be Dew Shine. I don't want anything else to hinder that. But there are many good Dew options that go great with food, right? What's some food options, the common food options people want to drink Dew with?
I mean, anything. You can be having tacos, burgers, pizza. I mean, anything.
I mean, someone's having pizza. What's your first thought? Where's the Dew?
Where's the Dew?
Where's the Dew? I don't want the pizza without the Dew. It's like, so, and that's the common stuff. But there's people in the community who like it with a little more, uncommon stuff like that. I've seen people, they have it, with their cereal, right? They don't want cereal and milk. They want Mountain Dew in their Cheerios.
Mm-hmm. Even brownies. Like sometimes people love drinking milk with their brownie. But I mean, what's wrong with a brownie and some Baja Blast?
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So it's just one of those things. You might get a few looks, if people seeing you, have birthday cake with Mountain Dew, but it's just another way to enjoy it. It's another way that these Mountain Dews can work with food because they're so versatile. And unless you break out of your mode a little bit, you're never really going to fully experience that.
It's the every man's drink.
Everyone's got a Dew option for them. So. Next, and this one is kind of making some waves in the community. This next way to drink Dew is actually eating Dew, right? We've been seeing that a little bit in the community. People starting to eat Mountain Dew. Look, it's strange. I get it, but I'm not gonna condemn it. I'm not gonna say. I haven't seen anything yet where I'm like, okay, we need to ban this. I haven't seen anything that's crazy. People are mostly freezing it and either eating it as solid ice, or people are, I don't know how they're doing, but they're forming some type of gelatin. Have you seen people doing that?
Yep.
Like they eat it in a bowl, some type of, it's like Jell-O, but it's just Mountain Dew. There's no other ingredients. I don't know how they get it to be in that form.
I'm not sure.
But a lot of people are starting to eat Mountain Dew, and so that's.
That is an option.
I saw one guy who he had a bowl of Mountain Dew and he had a cup of Mountain Dew. So he was eating it and then he was drinking it. So it's different. But look, we're a evolving community, and as time goes on, we will experience different ways to eat this. What's your overall thoughts on? Is there a preferred way, or should someone drink Dew a specific way? What do you, I mean?
Being a professor in duology. We taught a very slightly chilled glass of Dew is optimal. I mean, it goes down your throat the best. It hits all the taste sensors at the right time. It's the preferred way.
So that might be your best option if you're looking to get the most out of your dew, right? But that's not to say that any of those other ways to drink dew are wrong per se. I mean, look, it's your dew, right? So you gotta have the dew your way. I mean, and that's the overall that's our overall perspective. Coming from the philosopher, right? And Gamma, the professor. So that's our thoughts on this video. We had fun doing it, and we're gonna sign out. So see you guys.